Good morning. Hello, my dear student in grade 8. Today we will talk about the slope of a straight line. Slope of a straight line has positive straight, positive slope or negative slope or zero, and the third one undefined. Okay. When the slope equal positive, okay, now this is coordinate plan. If the positive, which makes with positive part of x-axis, if I have a straight line like this and make acute angle to the positive part of x-axis, this is acute angle, so the slope it will be positive. First case, the slope positive when the straight line cut positive part of x-axis with acute angle. Okay, what about for negative? Okay, now this is coordinate plane and the straight line cut the positive part also of x-axis but with obtuse angle. Must be search the direction of positive part of x-axis. This is obtuse, so it's negative. But if the straight line parallel to the x-axis like this, there is no slope. This is parallel to the x-axis, so this is no slope, so it's zero. Or if we make the straight line perpendicular to the x-axis and parallel to the y, so undefined, this is no slope. Again, now we have four cases, so the slope positive when I have the acute angle with positive part of x-axis, negative when I have an obtuse angle with positive part of x-axis, and when I have the straight line parallel to the x-axis there is no slope, it means zero, and the straight line perpendicular to the x-axis or parallel to the y, so it's undefined. When I have a 0, so y2 minus y1 equals 0. Undefined, then x2 minus x1 equals 0. Now we need how to find the slope. Slope equal difference y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is the rule. Okay, now if I have a point A, 3 and 5, and B equal 2 and 7, and we need to find the slope of AB. Okay, firstly, must start from Y. So 7 minus 5 over 2 minus 3. Must start from Y, the first projection in X and second projection in Y. Also here, first projection X and second projection Y. So 7 minus 5 equal 2. 2 minus 3 equal negative 1. Then the slope equal negative 2. Another one. If point A equal negative 1 and 5 and B equal 3, 4. Now we need to find the slope. Okay, slope y2 minus y1, then 4 minus 5 over 3 minus negative 1. 4 minus 5 equal negative 1, and 3 minus minus, it means plus, so it will be 4, so the slope negative 1 over 4. When he said the straight line, if AB parallel to x-axis, when I said parallel to the x-axis, so y2 minus y1 equals 0. But if I said AB parallel to the y-axis, so x2 minus x1 equal 0. Again, if he said parallel to the x, then y equals 0. And parallel to the y, then x equal 0. If I have two straight line parallel, then the slope it will be equal. L1 parallel to the L2, then slope 1 equal slope 2. And if I need to prove A and B and C collinear, so the slope of AB equal a slope of BC. So A and B and C are collinear. And if I have L1 perpendicular to the L2, two straight line perpendicular, so the slope multiply get slope 1 multiply slope 2 equal -1, which is mean the multiplicative inverse and the additive inverse like this. If L1 slope 3/4, then L2 -4/3, so it's perpendicular. يبقى slope of a straight line they are equal, but perpendicular it's multiplicative